Greetings, everyone. It's me, Randy Rhoads FL, and today is going to be the first episode of the Florida Potcast. This is going to be a podcast of Florida medical marijuana, and the host is going to be me, and I'm going to have some other people like Boogey420 on here. So it's going to be a collaboration of all Florida medical marijuana YouTubers. We're all going to get together here, so that's what I'm going to try to accomplish here. So let's get into the first episode with Boogey420. My hoodie is fully green screened.
It's shakalaki.
Alright, so what do we want to, which one do we want to start with, you think?
Alright, let's start off with what we think would be the lowest tier, the lowest of the low.
Alright.
Let's just get that out of the way.
I see there's a Green Dragon tier, but I think Green Dragon's pretty good, so I don't know if we're going to use that one.
Let's just say this. I've had two things from Green Dragon, okay?
You've been there? You've actually been there?
I've actually been there. When I renewed my card, I remember when they first opened one up over here in Tampa. I went there and used my 75 off 150, and you get that every time you renew your card, if anyone's wondering.
Mm-hmm.
So I went ahead and loaded up on some cards. You know, they don't have any rosin or any live resins, just straight distillate cards, and they're so-called wax. And let's just start off by saying this: the wax, imagine someone pouring pine sol down your throat and they're expecting you to enjoy it. It tasted like straight up chemical cleaning solution, artificial pine sol.
And it actually could be. We don't know.
Yeah, and then as far as wax goes, it didn't have that wax consistency. It was more so like the sugar. Like it was more like
crumble?
Crystal-like. Yeah, it was like crystal-like, almost like crumbly. And I was just like, this is supposed to be wax?
Like it's supposed to been sitting on the shelf for 7 months?
Yeah, it wasn't very good at all. It wasn't enjoyable. The taste was horrible. It made, when my Puffco was working, it turned it like this weird brown consistency, and I wasn't burning it very hot at all. And as far as the pens go, it's distillate. You get, it's not much to really write home about, but I mean, their distillate carts, they're always on sale for about 15 clams a pop. So if anyone's wondering and they want to go ahead and get their cart fixed, Green Dragons usually got them for 15 clams, They got all types of weird, wacky flavors. And
Did you try the flower?
I had a pre-roll from them, and it burnt my lungs. And as far as anything else, that was just enough for me not to waste my rep. Although, I will say this: I've been thinking about going there just for science and purchasing a quarter's worth of some flour and actually, doing a little live review on it and giving my honest opinion. But we'll see. We'll see about that.
So where does that put them, you think, between F and A tier?
Man, F, they get a fucking flat F.
All right.
Like they get it.
I think I agree there. I think we're gonna put them an F.
An F. They get 2 thumbs down. If I had more hands, I'd give them more.
Double thumbs down. Double thumbs down for Green Dragon.
And if I had more, I'd give them more thumbs down. Like, I get it. They're like the mom and pop shop of the cannabis world. Like they're like the, even if you're not even balling like that, if you don't have the money, I wouldn't go to. I would just hit up your local plug before you go to Green Dragon. Whoa, JB. For them, the price point they could be a little expensive.
Their price point is bad. They're always expensive. They never do sales. The rosin is pretty much $70 no matter what day you go.
Yeah, and when they do have sales, it's usually like 10 or 15% off of like $100 and something dollars. So you have to spend the money to get that little $10, $15 off your final purchase. So, but if you were to eliminate the price point as far as their flower goes, I would say that their flower is pretty decent. It tends to be, to me, the stuff that I've gotten a little bit on the drier end, but as far as the effects and the way it smokes, I would give it, on a scale out of 1 out of 10, I'd give it we'll go ahead and give it like a 6.75.
And some people say it has like that Dasani kind of thing you see at Sunnyside, but Jungle Boys has their own, like where all the flower kind of like tastes and smells the same. I've heard that.
And honestly, I think it just has to do with where they grow it at.
Like their water system, maybe their fertilization system. I don't know. It just maybe that has something to do with the taste of like the flower, because
you're right. All of their flower kind of has that same taste.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you can't really distinguish any of the flower from one another.
Randy.
C is pretty bad. Let's put them C.
You know,
just to entice them to lower their prices a little bit. I know they're gonna see this. They're gonna want to go higher on the list. You know.
No, because if they were to lower their prices, then they could very well be like a B. But until then, they're a C.
Yeah.
They get a C grade for me.
All right. What about Fluent? This is one that I really hate. I don't like them at all.
Have you been there?
Good old Fluent. Don't get me started on Fluent.
Okay, I won't be super harsh, but I'll say this: their Freedom Town holding line.
Yeah, a lot of people like that one.
Pretty decent. Like I've gotten a couple of batches of the Freedom Town holdings, and that seems to be your best bet if you want some fresh, okay tasting flower that has some pretty mediocre to
mid effects.
When I saw that they had something by the name of Fatso by Freedom Town Holdings, they had the nerve to have it posted for $70 freaking for an 8.
70, and you paid it?
No, I didn't pay anything.
Hell no.
I just saw it on there. I would never. Yeah, they gonna get a D.
I kind of want to put them F because I just hate them that much.
Well, hey, you know what?
But they're better than Green Dragon, right?
I mean,
it's kind of tough.
I mean, this is how I see it. Green Dragon is like driving a car that has a blown motor, no brake pads,
no steering wheel,
and your muffler's dragging on the ground.
It's like a fucking Flintstones car. You gotta run under it.
Yeah, and Fluent, they're more like your CV joints are about to break, still gonna get you to where you gotta get, kind of safe, but you need to
for like 20 minutes, and then it goes away. The effects.
Yeah, so is there a way you can put like them in the middle, like DF, like DF?
We could just lower Green Dragon to its own tier because it does have one.
Yeah, go ahead and just put Green Dragon. Green Dragon's just Green Dragon.
Yeah, they're their own thing. Tyler Byrne said they have good gummies. I don't know if I've tried them before.
Okay, I will agree with Tyler on that. Fluent does have some pretty damn good gummies. Randy, I'll tell you this: if you do get a chance to try them, they taste like candy. I had the sour blueberry ones, and I had the watermelon ones. If I didn't tell myself that those were edibles and they're gonna fuck me up, I could literally eat the entire bag.
Yeah, but are they like sugary? That's what I hate about most of the edibles. Like they're like covered in sugar.
Sweet. Yeah, they have like the little sugar, little crystals on them, so it's got a sugar coating on them. I've heard of Cannabist. Like I've been on their website just to for shits and giggles, and they have some reasonable prices. Like they're not expensive. Like they're pretty, pocket friendly.
Yeah.
So I mean, but
they don't have rosin or anything. Like they just have like mid-flower and edibles. So.
Aren't they the ones that started the dab tabs?
Oh yeah. They have like, and everybody hates them because it's like you're vaping like plastic.
I was like dab tab.
It's pretty cool though. Whenever you hear about them, you're like, oh my god, dab tab. That sounds cool. Until you actually learn about.
Yeah.
What do you think, D or F?
For Cannabist, I'll let you take this one since I've never been there.
I'll put them D. I have good memories of the chocolates. Another one says Sunburn, so we got 2 votes for Sunburn.
So we'll go with Sunburn.
You've been there, right? I forgot.
I've been there and I've had only their flower. I haven't had any of their carts or any of their concentrates. But I'll say this, their flower, I like their flower.
Yeah.
I had something, it was something like Big Mac or something burger. Bro, it had like this funky, like, it smelled like feet. But like in a good way, like Jungle Boy.
Yeah, that one is so good. The purple hash, it's like actually purple. It's crazy. King Jappy Joe says double burger. That might be it.
There you go. There you go. Double.
Tyler
burger.
says their blackberry flower was really good.
Yeah, like Sunburn gets a lot of hate. You know,
Because everybody hates Cobb.
Listen,
they're not in the Cobb squad.
You know, it's like you can hate Cobb. You know, honestly, Cobb ain't never did nothing to me.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't care. Well, you know, that's insane. Like their prices are reasonable too for like.
I like the rewards too. I've used the $250 off rewards thing, and it's basically like a free 4-gram bucket.
Yeah,
but
I need to start shopping there more often.
Yeah, you have to spend like $2,000 or something.
Big ballin' brandy over there.
Trop Cherry Piatella says Tyler Burns. Jay says Blues Lushi is my favorite.
I've heard
strain.
that blues Lushi. I heard it's really good. Yeah, man. There's a lot of things I want to try. I wish I just had like endless, like unlimited amount of money, so I could just walk in and just be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Give me 2 of everything you have in the store. Everything.
Yeah. So if they're watching this, they need to sponsor us. If you're watching this,
You know,
Brady
that's what I'm saying, y'all. Exactly. Like y'all don't understand. Like we'll drive so much traffic. You know, help us, we help you. Capiche?
So where should we put them?
You know what, Sunburn? We're not gonna boost their head all the way up. I'll give them a B.
All right, let's put them B. They're not quite the absolute best because the quality could be better, you know? It could be blowing my mind. It could be taking me to the fucking outer space atmosphere.
Right.
For like 12 hours.
Hey, what's going on, Stretch?
Austin says, I like Curaleaf Rewards. You don't have to spend that much and you can get like $10 off within like 3 visits.
Curaleaf, I do like their rewards because I totally forgot I was part of the rewards program, and like when I just went there and picked up the grassroots stuff the other day, she was oh, do you want to use your reward points? And I was like, how many do I have? And she was like, you have over 4,000. I was like, 4,000? I was like, I don't even want to know how much money that is. Can I use some of my points? I don't want to use them all. I was like,
have you been there?
I mean, I went there. I mean, I go there quite frequently for their edibles because I like to get their 5 milligram 20-pack of their nanos, the little jams, and you know those seem to work. They work well for me, so I like to get their edible quick.
I actually have this one right here. I have the RSO Sativa. Let's see if you can see it. Chocolate. Wait.
Oh, since you just mentioned that, now you have to eat one on the live. Tyler, I have some of that blue breath mints, and I tell you what, that shit is delicious.
The taste on the blue breath mints is nice.
Yes.
The effects could be longer, but
Randy's over there eating that chocolate bar like a true fat kid.
I'm trying to focus on the chat. There's so many people.
Yeah.
So Curaleaf, let's put them, I think either C or D. What do you think?
You know what? We'll just put them in the D category for now. And then, you know, if we need to switch some things around, we'll switch it around. Next one, let's do Surterra. Yeah, they have both hash. I tried their full spectrum carts and their distillate carts, and of course their flower.
It's freezing. Your camera's lagging.
Hold
on.
If their flower that comes in the glass jars, like for example, Animal Larry, that's a strain where you better be ready because Animal Larry is some great stuff. And
I think
if
that's
you
one of their best indicas.
Find some, if you're able to get your hands on some Animal Larry, I would highly suggest you get more than one jar because it will put you on your ass.
Same level as Cannabist and Curaleaf.
You know what? Yeah, they can go down into the D category.
All right.
They
D. Sniffle Wizard says Green Dragon is A tier. Damn.
What?
He must be smoking that Green Dragon.
There's no way that he's trolling.
Sunburn Hearts.
Let's do a really good one.
How about Cookies? Have you been there?
I've heard of Cookies, yeah. I've heard of Cookies.
I've been there like twice.
How do you like it?
I mean, I feel like it's like overpriced, but it's still pretty good. Kind of like Jungle Boys too, but I feel like Jungle Boys is still better.
So you think Cookies is more of like the hype because of the name?
Yeah, and like when you go in, they try to get you to like buy the merch and stuff. It's like it's like going into a Supreme store that sells weed.
So, yeah, one of those places trying to upsell you on shit you don't want.
I'd put them D with Surterra and D for Cookies. What one have you been to like most recently that you most know about?
Recently, Trulieve.
I know I'm gonna be biased against Trulieve, but I'm still gonna consider your thoughts here because it's a collective effort here.
We'll keep it simple with old Trulieve. Starting off with their PR, their price. I feel like as far as flower, their price point and the quality of their flower, it's pretty high, and it is pretty high up there because, for example, their roll one flower for 20 clams, always out the door, and usually those terps are usually always in the 2s, 2.5, sometimes even 3s. You can't beat that for 20 bones. And their rosin and their concentrates is pretty good. Like their terpene sauce, I think it's phenomenal. Like I had the merengue from them. It was very good on the taste palette. They have a great selection of their carts. Now
people are saying C. A lot of people saying C.
Yeah, I would agree with that and put it with C. Now, as far as the behind the scenes shit, I don't like it. I don't like how they treat
people dying in the grow in Massachusetts and stuff.
Yeah, and they treat their employees like slave drivers. Like they literally.
It's like working at McDonald's or Walmart.
Yeah.
Or being in a Walmart too.
Yeah, you can put Trulieve with the C. Sorry, Trulieve, if you're watching.
Trulieve.
I like you.
C.
I do like you. Move.
They used to be the best flower. Like they were like everyone used to say, if you want to get good flower, like a year and a half ago or like 2 years ago, everyone would say move.
Some Rocky Road from them and some ice cream haze, some Mac wine. I tried their like high-end Verano. Was it worth $60? No, it wasn't worth $60. And the only reason I got it is because I used my first time discount. So no, it wasn't $60. Their prices, if you catch them on sale, they're good too. And what I liked about them is they have like a secret menu.
I think like a lot of people say the flower is like PGR. You know what PGR is?
Yeah, the PGR is like looks like it's been shaven.
Yeah, like it's like a chemical they use to like make it look more dense, but then it just looks like unnatural kind of.
Honestly, I think it's just the way the machine, the auto machine just trims it, and like all their nubs just look shaven. Actually, don't give them a B, give them a C.
I agree. Put them C.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Have you been to Vidacann?
Yeah.
It's kind of mid. Yeah, it's cheap. They have good.
It's cheap.
I think they have the best carts probably if they're distillate though.
I mean, Vidacann, I would put them with like D.
D.
Yeah.
All right. I agree because the flower, it's like I would never get their flower really.
Nah, but I've heard a lot of good things about Goldleaf. So since I haven't tried them, and I don't want to, you can put them in the haven't tried, but you've tried them.
I would put them as the first A tier. What about Growhealthy?
I've been going to them recently. Hey, they get a B. Like their flower has been on point, and their concentrate. I had some boba hash from them. It was some strawberry lemonade boba hash, and yeah, gas. It's a little bit better than Surterra. Definitely better than Fluent and Green Dragon. And lately, I would put it up there with Sunburn because they've been having some. It's been pretty consistent. Let's see. Sunnyside.
Sunnyside? I haven't been there in a long time, but everyone always says the same thing about the flower, the Dasani thing.
Listen, I've been to Sunnyside and I don't know what they're talking about. I don't taste that Aquafina pool water taste. They say it's decent. It's decent.
Has the chlorine.
Yeah,
chlorine. It's like Dasani chlorine.
Chlorine taste.
Like every single strain has the same taste because I think it's like what they grow it in, like the rock wool or something.
Yeah,
so that makes it have like that taste. C apples.
Yeah.
Put them C. Sniffle Wizard says, anyone had House of Platinum? I don't think anybody has had this place.
No.
They have like two locations. Wait.
He said I wouldn't touch the stuff in Platinum. He said that's from what they told me. Hey, that's all I need to know.
Yeah, I thought someone was telling me that they got like melted edibles from there. It might have been Chronic actually. I can't remember. I still don't know if they're as bad as Fluent. Like, I don't know if I would go that far, even though I've never been there. Jay says House of Platinum has insane prices on buckets.
Yeah, probably because the buckets are made out of battery acid.
But at least they have buckets. Like, Fluent doesn't even
Yeah.
have, like, rosin or anything.
Yeah, you can. I would say put that on. I haven't tried because I've never been.
Yeah, let's put them there. What about Ayr?
Yeah, I've been there a few times. I would give them a D. Like they're the budget friendly. If you're looking for some, some get by, it just scratches the surface. It doesn't really get the job done all the way.
All right, we'll put them D. There's a lot of D tiers here.
Yeah, man. Florida needs to step their game up.
Insa, have you been there?
Yeah, I've been to Insa. Honestly,
They have like the tuna can flour.
yeah,
It's in a tuna
like,
can.
everything they all fill their stuff with CO2. Their rosins and like their concentrates, their booty, their flour is like a 50-50. Sometimes you might get a good batch or you might get a real shitty batch. It's like 50-50.
Have you had the edibles?
I have not had their edibles, but they have stackable discounts. So you're able to stack discount on top of discount on top of discount. So for that reason, I would give them a C. So you could literally stack on the new patient discount, your first time discount, your points. If you have like any type of like student ID discount, and it all stacked.
Jay says he thinks they're way underrated. Tyler
they
says
are.
they can be hit or miss.
Yeah, they are. It's either a hit or miss, but Insa doesn't get talked about much. They're pretty decent.
I've never been there, but we'll put them C. They're pretty mid, so I think they're another D tier. Sanctuary, have you been to that one?
Yeah, I've been there. They're trash.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all I'm gonna say is they're trash. They're down there. Can they be down there with Green Dragon?
It could be. They're kind of on the same. They kind of look similar too. They have like the green
They're
logo.
trash.
Have you had like the Shatter Cart? That's like their most famous thing they have.
It burned my throat.
All right, we'll put them in the green dragon. All right, the last one is Flowery.
I have not tried anything from the Flowery, but I know you have.
Everyone thinks Flowery is the best. Like if you do a poll, everybody votes Flowery is the best right now. 710 is like expensive and stuff. Everything they have is super expensive. Jay says their prices just keep going up.
Their prices keep going up because they see the influx of people buying that expensive shit. If they know people are gonna buy it, they're gonna keep jacking it up.
2 people said Flowery A. Alex said B. Another person said A. A lot of people are saying Flowery A. We might have to put them A just because of so many people.
Do it for the people.
PG. A lot of people like the Preferred Gardens from Flowery.
Yeah, and that permanent marker.
Sniffle Wizard says they have the strain Wizard Trees, and I'm a wizard, so A tier. We'll put Flowery A just because everybody likes Flowery. I think they're overpriced, but we'll put them up there.
Do it.
Just because.
Do it. One thing I gotta say
Tyler says, who wins for concentrates?
Who wins for concentrates?
For me, it's either Goldleaf or Sunburn.
For me, it would be Growhealthy or Trulieve.
The best flower, I'd say Goldleaf for me.
The best flower, since of the ones that I've tried, let's see. I'll go with Sunburn from the ones that I've tried, and then Growhealthy, then Trulieve.
The end of the first episode of the Florida Medical Marijuana Podcast featuring me and Boogie. All right. I think we're going to end the stream. This has been the FLMMJ tier list with me and Boogie. All right.
Hey.
Someone says smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
Ready.
All right. Peace out. This has been the stream. Peace.
Rhoads FL in the house. Reviewing the fire products down the south. Low mids for this dude, only top tiers out.